Welcome to Fright Day. it's Fright Day, everyone. That's right. It's this spooky day. It's here at last. Fright Day is here. Everyone, get ready. Get ready for the frights. Get ready for the fear. It's coming. It's coming to envelop you in terror. All the scares. Each and every one is lined up just to spook you out today. That's what's going on. Hello everyone, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a spooky 72 degrees out here in this perfect enchanted valley. We're gonna play more of this spooky game, this spooky Silent Hills. Silent Hill. Sorry. Well, no S. Yeah, Silent Hill. And we're gonna try to get past all the spooks. That's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to make it through together as a family. Mike, thank you for the $5. Dang, is this game about the Video Game Valley? Because these hills are silent. Good one, Mike. You got it. That is a good one. How are you all doing today? How is everyone in this valley? How are you all? I'm looking forward to playing more of this Silent Hill. I'm like, what's going on in this game? What's happening? I forget what happened last time, but I know we finished a side quest that people seem to think was important. So, doing great. I am well. My dog died yesterday. Oh no! I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh, how was it like? Was your dog sick? You have to get it put down, or was it like hit by a car or something? I've lost a few pets in my time, and I remember all of them. I get sad about like every pet that I've lost. Like every couple of weeks, I'll think about one of my lost pets, and I'll be like, oh no. My Nike, my sweet little tiny dog. My tiny, terrible dog, Nike, who I loved so much. Anyway, sorry to hear about your pet. That sucks a lot. 17 piping ounces of that sweet crab sauce. Thank you for the 201. You should do Rebecca in the Gorslax voice. Last night I dreamt I went to Manderley again. Yeah, do a whole audiobook of a whole Rebecca audiobook. Just in that voice. It's a good idea. My girlfriend got a basket attachment for her bike today, so now she can take the kitten with her to the park. Cool. I like cats that like going outside, you know. Like hanging out, going on little walks. That's what I like. Our cat Luca does not like that at all. Our cat Luca is very suspicious of the outside. Very suspicious. doesn't like it at all. Thinks there's a lot of no good cats out there stalking around the neighborhood, trying to get in. That's what Luca thinks. Oh, what a lovely ginger beer this is. Alright, I'm gonna push the button. It's gonna load up the game. You ready? Boop. There we go. My PS1 has been, let me tell you, it's been a rattling. The discs. When I put a disc in, it loads up the disc. The disc kind of makes a wobbling sound now. It's kind of like... And, so right now I have 2 Wii games propping it up. Because if it's at an angle, it doesn't do that. It doesn't make that terrible noise if it's at an angle. So I gotta look up online, see what I can do. See what I can do. Black Box Productions, thank you for the $1. I appreciate the support, Black Box. Alright. Let's see what we can do in this game. In this spooky game. Where are we? Where are we? There's a hint of sadness to Jason's voice with an air of him trying to cover it up. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm just very tired. I've been changing up my schedule, and it has been a challenge. So my brain's a little wonky right now, but I'm doing okay. Thank you for thank you for asking. Mike Mashi, thank you for the $5. I had a cat named Smoky growing up, and she would walk me to school and wait for me to come back. And if I was sick, she would purr in my ear. Good cat. That is a good cat. That is a wonderful cat. Luke is very good about noticing when either of us are not doing well and just kind of like attaching to us. Modern Day Midas, thank you for the $2. Will tacos ever love me as much as I love them? I can give you a pretty straight answer here. No. Sorry. No. Probably not. Probably no. Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. Grow a ginger beard to match your ginger beer. No, probably not. I'm not not really a huge fan of facial hair on myself. Not a big fan for myself. Other people, it's fine for other people to have facial hair. Not for me. What am I doing? Okay, we did some sort of spooky thing, so I guess we can go to Sanford now and go to the Heckland. Go to Heckland. Oh no, sloth. God. Well, we'll be free of the sloth soon enough as we go to Heckland. That's where we're supposed to go, right? We're supposed to go here to Heckland. Meet the lady in a boat. I don't know what that I don't know what that means. I just know that if I walk far enough this way, the whole world turns to heck, you know? It's just the whole world is just heck. So that's where I'm going. The game is 90 days until I can change this. I'm trying to figure out your username. That is a good username. I'm intrigued. I'm like, what is that? What is that? What game? 90 days? Does it count down? Does your username count down? Thank you for the $2. Quentin Reviews sent me here. His stuff is good. Yeah, I saw one of the Quentin Reviews things where he mentions Film Cow. I don't know if there's other stuff. In the Heck Zone, go to the dock and meet lady and boat. Okay. Well, here we go. We're going to Heck. Nothing can stop us now. Here we go. It's gotta load all the heck. Here it is.
What's this?
What's this? What's this?
Oh.
There's heck now everywhere. What's this? The heck is in my hair. I was trying to come up with a rhyme. And my brain's working super slow right now. Sorry. This is more like reality becoming a nightmare. I don't like this feeling. Like something heckin' bad will happen. No doubt something terrible is going on here in Heck. I'm ready for anything. As long as anything can be whacked with a big ol' big ol' axe hammer. Hephaestus, thank you for the $5. I drove about 16 hours for work this week in 4 days. I know about being heckin' tired. That's a lot of driving. There was a period of time in which I did a lot of driving in a short amount of time. I was helping my mom. So my mom was in bad relationship. It's helping mom move, and she's in Tennessee, and so it was like an 11-hour drive, and it was an 11-hour drive there, and then an 11-hour drive back, all in all at once over 2 days, and then I had to do that a few times, and that was a lot. That was a lot of driving. Squiddalicious Bingle, thank you for the $5. Bingle in the house. What is your worst pickup line? I don't really have pickup lines. I've literally, in my entire life, never used a pickup line. Not a single time. So, oh god, oh no, hey. Stop it, jeez. What a jerk. Why the tiny screen? It's because we're in a little valley, you know? If the screen wasn't tiny, how would you be able to see all that lovely valley? That is the reason. Okay, we gotta find. I know we gotta find a woman and a boat, and I think they're together. Chat told me there's a woman and a boat. I believe Chat. Chat has led me astray many times, but tonight I got a good feeling about Chat. What is the best addition to mac and cheese? Me personally, I really like tomatoes and mac and cheese. I like those tomatoes. Oh god. Hey! Mike, thank you for the $5. Best pickup line I like is, did you fart because you blew me away? Only worked once. Only worked one time? Really? It's not a super smooth line. It kind of sounds like something a Will Ferrell character would say. The only thing mac and cheese needs is a bit of pepper. A bit of pepper, huh? I just by default put pepper in mac and cheese, so I don't know. I put pepper in pretty much anything, though. Man, I just can't find these boats. Oh, I guess there's a dock. I guess it's probably at the dock. It's not just gonna be hanging out in the street, right? I mean, this is a pretty spooky town. It could be anywhere. Sushi Fish 55, thank you for the $5. Just scored some BBC. What is BBC? Is that you just got the channel? What is it? I've been watching Agatha Christie's Poirot. That's a BBC show, right? Oh no, apparently it's... apparently it's something obscene, I guess, based on how people in chat are reacting. So... I'm just gonna talk about Agatha Christie's Poirot. Very good show. I love the, I love that version of Poirot. It's very, very faithful to the books, which... Like, the books aren't great. The books are fine. But, I don't know. I still appreciate when things manage to bring something to life. I should probably drink some goo, too. Son of a gun. Trying to ruin my Silent Hill vacation. God, this thing. How many times I gotta shoot it? Apparently a lot of times. Okay, I think it's gone. I can read some super chats now. Alright. Sorry for the delay. Possum66669, thank you for the $2. And I put the STD in All I Need Is You. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. Panda of Hearts, thank you for the $3.99. Why can't I pay $3.50? It's an outrage, I say. An outrage. Well, thank you for the involuntary 49 additional cents. I'm sorry you couldn't pay $3.50. I have no idea. This game is 90 days until I can change this. I mean, the game is 90 days until I can change this. Thank you for the $5. I've been vaping for 3 years, but still don't feel the need to kiss boys. What am I doing wrong? I don't understand that either. Is that... There's times in which I read... I read stuff and I'm like, is this a bad comment? Is this someone being a scoundrel here? Or am I missing something important? I don't know how to help you, buddy. I've never vaped in my entire life. And there are plenty of big ol' hot bod dudes who I would not be adverse to giving a little peck on the cheek to, and maybe a little peck on the mouth. Brett, thank you for the $5. Here is a better pickup line. Hey baby, tonight I wanna role play. I'm BP and you're the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, that's no good. That's... Hey babe, I'm an environmental disaster, babe. Babe, I kill lots of seagulls, babe. Oh, I forgot I had the gun out. Like, wow, why did that hammer just shoot that dog? Oh no, I just put the gun away. You son of a gun. It's time to take out the big gun. Because I'm tired of shooting this thing. Oh god, stop! Jeez. Shoot the dog again. Why did you choose the dog? Sushi Fish 55, thank you for the $5. And the I'm not gonna read that one. Possum 66669, thank you for the $2. And the I'm just gonna stop reading these obscene comments. This is not. There's no good stuff here. Brad, thank you for the $1.99. I feel like you should be aware of Phil Swift. I have no idea who that is, so I am not currently aware of Phil Swift. Meltman64, thank you for the $5. Hey there, love you and your content. Question for you. Ever think about a parody of Batman vs. Superman with the versions of them you made? Huge fan, thanks. I think I watched Batman vs. Superman. I watched Batman vs. Superman, and it was one of the least pleasant movies I've ever watched, and it just made me really sad. And I don't think I have it in me to make a parody of it. I just want to forget it. There's a lot of movies in which I watch it and I get like really, really angry and end up writing some sort of hilarious goofs about it. But Batman vs. Superman, I just kind of got really tired. I just got really tired. Chahale Atwood, thank you for the $2. For all the scoundrels. Thank you. Thank you. There are a lot of scoundrels here, such as Sushi Fish 55. Thank you for the $5 and the $2. And the more innuendo comments. Oh, we found a boat. found a boat. Oh. This is normal boat stuff right here. This is normal boat things. Very good boat stuff. Sybil, you son of a gun.
Harry,
How did you get back here?
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
No.
Yeah. I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried?
Yeah.
Where did you disappear to?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
I want to know what's going on here.
Well, I don't know. I just told you. I don't know what's going on.
This will sound really off the wall, but listen to me. You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy. I'm not fooling around.
Oh, yeah?
At first, I thought I was losing my mind. But now I know I'm not.
Whoa.
It's not me. This whole town.
It's not me, it's the
being invaded by
town.
the other world.
It's being invaded by the other world. I'm not going crazy. This town is being invaded by the other world.
Little by little, the invasion is spreading. Trying to swallow up everything in darkness.
Oh.
I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Oh.
Harry, hold on a minute.
Yeah. Hold the phone, Harry.
Look, I don't understand it all myself.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can't explain it.
Yep. Probably not.
Well, what's making this happen?
No one
I
knows.
don't know that either. But I do know Cheryl is there.
Oh. Cheryl is
There?
there, quote, quote,
Under
there,
every
unquote.
darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
Sure.
Harry, this whole everything's been a major blow to you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to rest.
Sybil,
The demon is awakening, spreading those
Whoa.
wings.
Okay. I still love that Avril tie she's got on. I'm really into that.
I see it all now. Yes.
She's wearing like a town witch outfit and also an Avril tie.
Hungry for sacrifice, the
Perfect.
demon will swallow up the land.
Cool.
I knew this day would come.
Neat.
And what's more, the task is almost finished.
The task, you say?
There's only 2 left.
Is it us?
To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael.
Cool, I like Samael and Mark.
All is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun.
Oh.
The dead will walk and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell.
Oh no.
Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
It is simple. Stop the demon.
Oh. Okay. That's pretty. It is pretty simple. Just stop that dang demon.
Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake.
Okay.
And to the center of the amusement park.
Yeah, I'm timing you out, Sushi Fish 55. You definitely like crossed a line.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on.
Yeah, I don't either. Some demon stuff.
Your daughter? I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Okay.
Sybil, thanks.
Bye, Sybil.
You will need to use it.
Oh yeah.
Use what?
The flowers. Only with that.
You need to use it. The flowers. You need to use the flowers. All right, I gotta go through some super chats real quick. Panda of Hearts, thank you for the $9.99. First of all, how dare you not say Tree Fitty? Yeah, that's from South Park, right? Second of all, your other Panda fans are scoundrels and liars. Just throwing it down against the Panda fans, huh? just fighting all the Panda fans in chat. Well, you've been called out, other Panda fans, I guess. 17 piping ounces of that sweet crab sauce. Thank you for the $2. Have another filthy super chat. Heck, freaking gosh. Oh no, that's. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout too. 17 piping ounces of that sweet crab sauce. That's too much. Both a heck and also a freaking gosh. One or the other I could abide, but both of them together, too much. Meltman, 64, thank you for the $2. Hell yeah, Batman versus Angel Superman Dawn of blank. Oh yeah, I forgot I had an Angel Superman at one point. I forgot I literally did a Superman Angel. He is like an angel sometimes, you know? He's pretty much an angel. What's the difference between Superman and an angel? Not a whole lot. Brad, thank you for the $1.99. Search for Phil Swift videos later. He's something. Okay, I hope that's... Sometimes when people get me to search for something they think I'll like, I look it up and I'm like, oh, this is no good. Why would they do this to me? I hope you're not leading me astray, but I will look up Phil Swift. Let me do some save here. Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. Panda of Hearts, more like Panda of Breaking Hearts. Panda of Hearts definitely broke all the Panda fans' hearts today. Jason, I just looked him up. Nothing sexual or bad so far. Okay, good. I will look into Phil Swift. Marvy Cruz, thank you for the $5. Batman v Superman was terrible, but watching your Batman Remembers video and hearing I got shot in the pearls made that opening purple. Every time I watch anything with Batman in it, I'm like, man, I really hope they don't do the whole origin story again. I don't need to see Martha Wade's pearls flying in the air again. I don't gotta... There's a ship's wheel. Don't worry about that now, though. Okay. Cool. Man, where am I going? Ah, sloth. Well, time to whap a sloth, I guess. Come on. Oh my god. Sloth, get over here. Get over here. Get over here to... Ah! Alright, one beautiful, perfect sloth down. SushiFish55, thank you for the $5 and the $2. Wait, really? I'm on the rubber-coated edge, and Mark just wants to get this across, and I find it really funny. Sorry for any bad juju. Wait, who's Mark? What is... Are you Mark? Wait, I think I'm not 100% understanding messages tonight. I've been having a problem lately with some messages where I read it and I don't fully understand what people are saying, and I think I think it's like a combination of me being very tired. And also people being super chat weirdos. I don't know how to put it. People are putting lots of subtle jokes. a lot of real subtlety in the super chats that I'm not picking up on. That's right, the super chats, very subtle, very cryptic jokes. Man, a lot of bats out tonight. I don't like these bats. Thank you, the Wild Bunny, for the $5. Batman vs. Superman was a dire and questionable script, but my buddy Larry Fong did a great job at cinematography. He did a good job for what he was given. The so like there was a number of striking shots in that film for sure. I don't like what's his name, the director of that. I don't like the way that guy directs movies, and I also don't like any of the scripts that he ends up working with. I feel like he's trying Zack Snyder, yeah. It's like there's an attempt being made to make serious artistic works, and they're all super childish films, though. Like, there's this terrible combination of, like, of extremely simplistic views on stuff combined with a desire to make big serious art, and it just ends up being really, it just makes me very sleepy. I don't know. I'm sure literally everyone who worked on that movie, like, everyone who worked on that movie outside of Zack Snyder and whoever wrote it did great work. It's like, I think pretty much everyone, and this is a pretty much everyone who works in the film industry who's not either a director or a writer pretty much does great work every time. Directors and writers, not always. There's a, like, I feel like with cinematography, the people who end up getting work really know their stuff and do solid work every time. Or how do I get out of here? The people who get job as directors and writers, somehow most of them don't do good. Like, I think directors, there's a lot of great directors who are working today, and a lot of real bad ones somehow. How do I get out of here? It's like, let me out of this place. This place sucks. Let me out of here. Panda of Hearts, thank you for the $4.99. Good night to everyone except for your fake pandas friends. Jeez. A lot of mean things being said tonight regarding people who like pandas who are not that you. Sushi Fish 55, thank you for the $2. At least we have Jordan Peele now, he's good. Yeah, Jordan Peele's good. I like Jordan Peele. I guess I'm going back in the boat. Is this the way out? No, I'm back here. Dang. Gosh dang. Gosh darn dang. Let's go back to the boat again, I guess. Is there something I missed on that boat? I guess I can go this way, right? Yeah. I wish I had money to donate. You don't gotta donate money. It just, you know, like having people around, hanging out in chat, hanging out with me, so I don't feel super alone. To you know, I work all day by myself for the most part. It's nice hanging out with people. Oh yeah, by the way, the IKEA stuff came. I forgot to mention this. The IKEA stuff came, so I got my cube set up. It's not completely set up. The Wild Bunny sent me some ideas for making it all look nice and getting some lighting. That is not done yet, but the cubes are up. the cubes are up and running. It was only a month and a half late. That's not too bad, you know. The cubes? Yeah, I got some cubes. I got all my consoles and cubes now. Sushi Fish 55, thank you for the $2. Jason, you're swell as heck, fam. I don't know why. I don't. I feel like as the streams go on, I'm like more and more like more words are getting added to like words that I'm not saying on stream. Even though I've definitely said hell at least once this stream. I don't know. I think it's funny, and also I'm like, am I taking it too far? Saying heck. Is heck the too far? Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. Live stream your IKEA assemblies with hot bod dudes. Well, the cubes are already assembled. I do have some shelves that I got to store some the Film Cow merch that I ship from the Etsy shop. That would be an interesting Craigslist ad. I'd be like, hey, I'm looking for some hot bod dudes to just kind of hang out while I live stream putting together IKEA furniture. $50 each and free lunch. Pirate Guy 7, thank you for the $5. So your room's got some serious cube energy now? It's got some extremely serious cube energy. I got 16 cubes in here now. That is way more cubes than I used to have. Flutter Guy, thank you for the $1.99. Would it be okay if I got a ghost house tattoo? I mean, it would be okay with me. Yeah. If you got a ghost house tattoo, I'd love to see it. $50 years from now, someone's like, hey, sweet ghost you got. Sweet ghost hat. And you're like, yeah, it's from the hit internet series Ghost House, which is still running 50 years later. And they're like, oh yeah, that show. It's on episode 1,000 now. And you're like, yeah, I got this when it was only episode 12 or something. And they're like, wow, you really got that tattoo at the beginning. And that's the end of the conversation. You just kind of walk away. Both of you, you were standing in the street. Someone just commented on your tattoo as you were walking past them in the street. There's no one else around. It's an empty street. There's a thin wind howling by. And then you just stare at each other and you walk away after that. You both walk. Not the way you were not the way you were walking towards each other. You just turn around. You both turn around and walk back the other way as if this was a planned meeting that you're now done with, but it wasn't. You don't know why you're doing it, but you're walking away now. It's all over. The interaction's over, and you know that some cosmic event has just ended too. You don't understand it. You have a vague memory of hearing a prophecy of this event on this very stream 50 years ago, and now it's fulfilled, and you're not sure what to do with your life. Come over here, you son of a gun, bat. You son of a gun, bat. Get over here. Ah. Get back here. You bat of a gun. Ah, you got me. Ah, you got me again. You got me done good. God, you keep getting me, huh? I'm real bad at shooting this bat. Like, I'm extremely bad at bat shooting, apparently. God, stop it. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna run away. I don't want to deal with this bat. Oh, God. I don't even... Where am I going? Finally. Finally, I got that big old bat. Now I'm out of goo. The lighthouse? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's go to the lighthouse. There it is. Oh, yeah, it's circled. Of course. Do you work out? I mean, I do like push-ups. I don't really work out. I got an elliptical. I don't do like bodybuilding stuff. Hephaestus, thank you for the $2. What's your feelings of the new Teen Titans series? I have no idea. I watched some of the old Teen Titans series, but not like a ton of it. The only thing I even know about the new Teen Titans series is that there's a new Teen Titans series. Philcow, is there a horror game that actually scares you? I doubt it, but need to find something actually scary. But I need to find something actually scary. I'm trying to think, like PT scared me. PT was pretty spooky. I don't think you could actually play that anymore, though. Like, you can't get that. I still have it on my PS4. I guess I gotta get back on this dang boat, huh? Where are the flautists? I need to find the flautists. I need to use some flautists. Please, someone help me. Oh god, oh god. Another sloth. I thought this was going to be something that I could interact with, but apparently not. The Holy Blade, thank you. Oh god, another bad. Thank you for the 5A. Usually I hate it when people put random songs in their videos, but yours I like because they're actually kind of catchy. Well, I'm glad you like them. Catchy's pretty much all I can do musically. That was a weird sound for a bat to make when you kick it. Like, I'm not very familiar with kicking bat sounds because I love bats and I would never kick a bat. But that kind of felt like kicking like a big rubber barrel full of root beer or something. I don't know. No good sound. That. Alright, well here we are. Here's the lighthouse, I guess. I guess we're here. We did it, everyone. We got to the lighthouse. Hey. Stop it. Everyone's being mean to me today in this town. Man, I wish I had more goo. I do have these, though. Well, here we are. We're at the lighthouse, everyone. It's finally happened. The lighthouse. We are we're almost at an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and save, and this will be it for the stream tonight. I gotta get up early, super early. I gotta get up at 4:30 in the morning. It's it's currently almost midnight, and I gotta be up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm driving Scuffy to the airport. Scuffy's going on a trip to Providence, Rhode Island. I'm gonna be all alone for a week here in my my office. I'm thinking about I'm gonna go ahead and okay, the stream's over. I'm gonna push the button. Here we go. If you got any questions, I'll answer it now. But I think I'm gonna start the Twitch streams tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. It depends on if I'm super tired or not. So the Twitch streams might start tomorrow. For those not familiar, as soon as the regular stream is over on YouTube, I'm gonna switch over to Twitch and do a second stream with a second game. So that might be tomorrow. If not, it'll be Sunday or Monday. One of those days. So yeah, we're gonna start doing 2 streams. 2 whole streams every day. There's a link to the Twitch in the description, and then also you can go to the VGV.com, and there's links to all the stuff there. It's a very simple website. If you go to thevgv.com, it's just basically a link to the different streams. Serenas, thank you for the $2. Isn't flautas a tortilla? Flauras in Silent Hill? Yes. Flautas is a tortilla. We gotta cover the lighthouse in tortillas. We gotta make a big lighthouse enchilada. We gotta tortilla it up, put it in bake it, fry it up, fry up that lighthouse. Eat it up, num, feed it to some monster. The only way this town gets back to normal is if the monster eats the lighthouse. And the monster's very particular about food. Brad, thank you for the $1.99. Don't forget Phil Swift, you son of a gun. Alright. I'll really try not to forget. What are your thoughts on the new She-Ra cartoon? I am a huge She-Ra fan, and I am super duper excited about the new She-Ra. I love, what's her name? Noelle Stevenson. I absolutely adore Noelle Stevenson and everything that she's done, and I'm very... When I heard that they were rebooting She-Ra, I was like, oh, great. Like, not that She-Ra was ever, like, particularly good. Like, She-Ra wasn't a great cartoon. It's just, it's an iconic one. It's one that has a lot to love about it because of how just heart on its sleeve nonsense it is, and I love it. And when I heard that they were making a new one, I was like, great. There's no way this is gonna be any good. And then it was like, oh, it's being made by Noelle Stevenson, and I was like, oh, if there's literally one person in the entire world that I think could make a good She-Ra, it would be Noelle Stevenson. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just woke up. Is there a way to rewatch the stream? Yeah, I think you can just scroll back, can't you? I'm not 100% sure. I think you can just scroll back. There's also, it'll be up in the archive. There's a link to the playlist in the description. Jason, will you play Morrowind again? At some point, yeah. I'll definitely play Morrowind again at some point. I gotta... I was getting real anxious playing it on stream just because I have an urge when playing games like that to do it well, and it's really hard for me to play games well on stream. That's what I've learned. Like, if you've watched these streams for long enough, you probably notice how bad I am at almost everything that I play. And when I play by myself alone, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like some super good gamer or anything. But I'm definitely like above average. Like, I'm not super bad when I'm playing by myself.
But when I'm streaming, boy, I just cannot keep my mind on the controller and playing the games. But Morrowind, I was definitely feeling weird about it. Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. YouTube stream in a valley. Twitch streams in a ravine. No, it's also going to be in a valley. It's going to be the same valley. I'm just going to flip a huge switch. Just a massive big switch. Oh, and when I say that I'm above average in games, I mean a few games. I mean a specific type of game. Like I'm good at platformers, and I'm good at a couple of like action games. Like I'm good at Bayonetta, that sort of stuff. And then everything else, like any kind of like first person shooters, I'm pretty bad at. That sort of stuff. I'm pretty bad at twin stick shooters. Abysmal, you might say. But it is, let me tell you, it's pretty embarrassing playing Mario on stream and being real bad at it, because when I play by myself, I'm very good at Mario. Like, I'm actually very good at the Marios. And I know that nobody watching will believe me, because you've all seen me play a variety of Mario games and done very bad at all of the Marios. But if I'm by myself and all of my attention is on the Marios, let me tell you, there's some Mario magic that happens. Mario becomes a beautiful dancer, dancing through the stages with perfect precision. Hey Jason, who is your favorite Star Wars character? My favorite Star Wars character. Okay. So this is not like really my favorite Star Wars character, but like this is like the only bright spot in like the prequels for me. Is there's this one like assassin woman in, I think it's 3. It might be 2. I don't remember. She's only there for like 5 minutes. It's during the ridiculous like car chase sequence where what's his name jumps out of the car. That whole sequence, I don't know. There's some assassin woman in there, and I just like her character, whoever the heck she is. I have no idea who her character. I don't even know what her name is. It's just whenever I think about the prequels, the only thing that I like about them is that one character who shows up for like 5 minutes and then dies. Zam Weasel, she has a cool lizard mask. Yeah, that sounds right. She's a shapeshifter alien. Yeah, her. Zam Weasel. So not my favorite Star Wars character, but that's the first one that comes to mind just because it's like the bright spot in a lot of nonsense. Jason, why are corporations being huge beeholes right now? I don't know, that's pretty much that's like the whole point of a corporation, right? To be a big beehole. That's the whole point. You know, you set up a system where it's like, it's corporations aren't rewarded for not being beeholes. Like, they learned long ago that they can be as big of a beehole as they want. It doesn't really matter. Like I think about like airlines, and you hear all these terrible stories about awful things that airlines do, and every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna fly on that airline again. And then you go to book a flight, and you're like, well, only this airline goes to this place, and also all the other airlines also bad. Every airline is bad. It's like that. It's the same thing with like cable providers, internet providers. they don't have to be good because you don't have a choice. you don't really have a choice. They don't get like bonus money if they're not jerks. Jason, do you think you would corrupt easily if you had godlike powers? No. No, I don't think I would corrupt easily. I think eventually I would corrupt. Certainly I would. Like, I don't know that you could have godlike powers and not eventually have it go south. I think it would take a while, though. I would be extremely anxious about doing anything with godlike powers, because I'm like, oh no, I have all these powers now. There's just, it's gonna be, as soon as I start using them, things are gonna, like, I'm gonna turn evil super quick. So I gotta be very careful. I gotta put together a council. I gotta put together a council of voices that I trust, of people whose opinions I can trust, and I gotta bring all my everything I want to do. I gotta bring it to this council and run it by them before I act. Cause like, let me tell you, if I just go using my willy-nilly powers left and right, it's like I'm definitely gonna do some bad stuff. Like, not on purpose, definitely not on purpose. It's just that much power. It's very difficult to not have it go south. By the way, after purchasing your book, I was able to identify many new ghosts in my home, and now have a better understanding of their butts. Good. That's what I wrote it for. Get educate people about ghosts and their sexy ghost butts. Very important to know about all the various ghosts you've got hanging out in your house. That way, you know how to deal with their butts. I thought you were Christopher from your videos for the longest time. Yeah, a lot of people thought that. Just because, like, he was in most of the live action stuff. It makes sense. Like, a lot of YouTubers are like primarily performers, and I was like primarily a director and writer, so I'm behind the scenes way more often than I was in front of the scenes in the live action stuff. So yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, no, definitely I am not Christopher. Christopher is as a different person. What is the biggest distraction for you when working? Despair. That's it. Despair is the biggest distraction. When I'm working on stuff, I definitely gotta, like, not interact with the outside world. So I'll be working, and then I'll be like, oh, time to check Twitter. Time to see what's going on in the world. And I load up Twitter, and it's like, baby court. Here's this baby being grilled by a judge. And I'm like, oh, all right. Well, now I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. This is no good. Gotta go to sleep now. Not gonna get any more work done until I take a nap. Gotta go take a nap. Just gotta lay down. Will we ever see more Dark Midnight? Hopefully. One day, you know. I like Dark Midnight. I like doing it. I like doing some, like, flexing my cinematography skills. The 2 or 3 skills that I have. Would you consider doing a live action of Llamas with Hats or Charlie the Unicorn with real animals? No, probably not. There was someone in the early days of the Charlie the Unicorn getting popular who did, like, they did a live action Charlie the Unicorn, and it was super duper cute. It was like dressed up in little onesies and stuff. Oh, I like that. That was good. Jason, is there any chance of you selling a show to a network in the future? There's always a chance. I do try. Hasn't happened yet. One day. I always worry about the treatment of animals in movies. Yeah, it's a good thing to worry about. It's not, like, I think a lot of movies, the animals are treated very well, and then some movies, they're treated super not well. So it's hard to just tell. Your animation would be perfect on Adult Swim. I think so. Adult Swim does not think so. Like, I've gone to Los Angeles. I pitched to them in person, and they were like, "Nah, no, I don't think so. I don't. This is no good. This is no good, Jason. Get out of my office." The guy slammed his fist on the desk. Get out of here, man. The pitch I did at Adult Swim, like I went to Adult Swim with I get he was my temporary agent, I guess. He'd successfully pitched a bunch of shows. This is like a serious Hollywood dude who was helping me out, and I went to pitch. I went to pitch some stuff at Adult Swim, and went there and went to the office, and this guy's there. I'm just hanging out like in his like small office. He's got like a bunch of junk around, just a bunch of like I guess merch, promotional merch for whatever shows they were doing. So it's just this kind of cramped little office, and wasn't exactly the environment I was expecting, but it makes sense. And he's like, "All right, so what's the show?" And I pitched The Magical Realm of Horseman, and the whole time he's listening to it, and I can tell. I'm just looking at his face. I'm just staring at his face, and I can tell from his face that he does not care. He does not care at all about this. He's not impressed in the least bit. And I brought a video, like a pitch video too, which we played on an iPad, and he's watching it, and he's being very polite about it, but I can just tell from his face. His face is like, no, definitely not. And pitch didn't last like super long, and then we left. And then later, the agent guy calls me up, and he's like, "So they passed on Horseman." I was like, "Yeah, I figured." And he was like, the reason they gave is they don't like that the character art is in black and white." And I was like, "Oh." And at first I thought they passed on it because the character art was in black and white, and now later on I was like, I bet they just had to say something. They had to say something. The real reason was probably the guy just didn't like the show at all. But I appreciate that he gave me that nonsense reason so that I could be like, well, if only I had picked a different art style, it would have definitely gone through. Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. I blame Angela for the failed pitch. Kill her off. No, Angela. I wish I had been able to continue that series for longer, because I had this whole thing for Angela. Like, like it sucks. The only 2 episodes being out there, like. People feel really bad for Angela, which was, like, intentional, because Angela has this, like... had this arc planned where like Angela's treated really badly, just really poorly in the first few episodes, and then just like a change happens in Angela, and Angela long story short, Angela turns into a huge powerful tree, just a massive tree with these little fruits on it, and the fruits pop off and split open, and little Angelas come out and do Angela's bidding, and it's it's like Angela's this really awesome character that I never got to fully expand on. But let me tell you, Angela turns out real cool. Angela turns into this like super powerful weird tree. Chris Ash, thank you for the $5. Jason, I asked a girl out today. Same girl from previous saga. She still hasn't texted back. I'm drinking Wahoo coffee. Eat a burger and think of me. Okay, I'll do it. I'll eat a burger. I hope she texts back, and if she doesn't, I hope you're able to move on, Chris. But yeah, good luck, Chris. Good job sending a text. You did it. That stuff super hard. Why don't you make more for YouTube, Film Cow? At this point, so at the moment I'm working on the Charlie finale. That's pretty much the only big project I'm working on. And then after that, it's like making animation for YouTube doesn't make sense anymore. It's like financially it's kind of impossible. So I got to be very careful about the projects that I pick. The Magical Realm of Horseman, I like the series a lot, but it didn't do so well in terms of numbers. So I gotta after the Charlie finale's out, like there will be more cartoons. Like I'm always gonna put cartoons up on the channel. It's just I can't afford to put so much time into something that's not actually gonna do very well. That's basically it. That's I gotta pick my projects carefully. There was definitely a point in which like I could pretty much do anything. I could do any cartoon and put it up and it would be fine. But at this point I definitely can't do that. I have to be very careful, very super careful about the projects I pick. What about 10 minutes or longer animations? No, completely entirely unviable. Like I cannot do those whatsoever. Like the Detective Heart of America feature film, which is like 75 minutes, I think. That's made like $600, I think, something like that, on YouTube, like $600 total in its entire life, and that's a feature film. So, yeah, I definitely. Definitely, the long form animation, not really viable unless I'm doing some sort of like Kickstarter. Being a YouTuber is easy. You just have to release new and original 10-minute animations every day. Yeah, pretty much. YouTube makes sense if you're able to like put out multiple videos every day. Just lots of videos every few hours of videos going up. Have you considered Patreon? Yeah, I got a Patreon. Patreon.com/filmcow. I'm doing a new thing on the Patreon. I've been having a hard time keeping up. At the $3 level, there's been this podcast. It's basically it's pretty short. It's like 5 minutes. But I was doing this monthly podcast where I basically talked about myself and my projects and stuff. and I've been having a really hard time keeping up with that. Like, I've just been having a hard time keeping up with it, so I'm changing that reward this month. I'm switching it up to something that I actually know that I can consistently do, which is, I'm going to be doing this chapter by chapter an audiobook called The Murder of Detective Mittens. It's going to be like a continuation of Detective Mittens stuff. But I'm writing it like as I would write like one of the novelettes, and then every month there's going to be like a new audiobook chapter that goes up. And then after the Mittens story is done, it'll be a new thing. Detective Mittens dies. Well, you'll have to listen to the story. You'll have to listen to the story to see. I'll give a slight spoilery hint. Things might not be as they seem. things might not be as they seem. Super Sponge. I thought it was Super Sponge. Maybe it is Super Sponge. Super Spong 99. Thank you for the $4.99 British pounds. I effing love you and most of my F ships. Gonna censor the word friend here. Most of my friendships exist because of bonding over Secret Agent Bob videos. Thank you so much for your jokes about dog organs. Oh man, that's an old one. That's the Mr. Happy Face. Dr. Happy Face now. He's got a PhD. Mr. Happy Face. I think I unlisted that one recently. That one's I don't like the idea of people stumbling upon that, not really knowing what it is. That was definitely from the Newgrounds era. How high are you right now? 0 high, 0%. Seriously, Jason, most of my current friends became my friends after showing them your videos. I'm glad I'm bringing people together. That's good. That makes me happy. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I gotta go sleep. I gotta be up in 4 hours to drive Scuffy to the airport. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be back. It's Sega Saturn Day, everyone. We're gonna load up some games on the Sega Saturn. That's right. Get ready for some high stakes Sega Saturn action. See you tomorrow, everyone. I love you all.